with Vic and his staff and what they did. You know, I'm excited about what he did, and he had a tremendous year for us.
How have you grown from a football perspective in the last 354 days?
Well, there's many ways you've grown. I mean, obviously you have new responsibilities. You know, I still kept the same responsibilities on defense, added the responsibilities of running the team. Thought I did a decent job of molding those two things together. But there's areas you can always improve in, and I'm going to take a hard look at it in the offseason and see if I can improve that.
Was there a point in the season where you felt like you got your rhythm as a head coach? It felt more comfortable for you?
There probably was. I can't remember an instance where that was, but I'm sure there was at some point.
You talked about making decisions with John Elway. You mentioned during your press conference if you could be as correct as you were in the Drew Lock situation with John, you'd take it every time. How has that relationship grown, the decision-making process with John this year?
Well, that one in and of itself was a major one, and it was one that we discussed a lot, and there was different points of view both ways. We never had the point of view to play him earlier. We had a point of view to maybe play him later. We thoroughly discussed it through many discussions, and came to the conclusion that we were going to start him that game against the Chargers. And it's turned out great, and I'm hopeful that many more decisions in the future will turn out the same way.
Right, shotgun time for Lock, pressure on him. Throws the fade for Courtland Sutton. Sutton makes a diving effort, and he hauls it in for a Denver touchdown.
We're about 15 weeks away, give or take, from the beginning of OTAs. What does a successful offseason in your mind look like for Drew Lock?
Well, just that he continues to grow as a quarterback, with knowledge of the offense, knowledge of NFL defenses, how to prepare on a day-to-day, week-to-week basis. All those things sound generic and boring, but they're very, very important.
Multiple guys in the locker room today said that, we're going to add some pieces, we're going to be in the hunt next year, we're looking forward to next year. When you think about the new pieces that this team could add, what traits do those new guys, whoever they are, doesn't necessarily need to be any position, but when you think about those new guys, what kind of traits do those new guys need to have success on your team?
They need to be good teammates, number one. Guys that buy into the team concept, and it's all about we, not I. And then, obviously, we need talented players. So we want to get the right kind of guys that have a lot of talent.
Oakland 6, shotgun snap to Carr. Carr steps away from pressure, and Von Miller grabs him, and Miller with the sack and the dance.
John also said that, Von Miller is very much in his plans for next year. When you think about the year that Von had and, what could be in store for him in 2020, what comes to mind?
I just think there's a lot left in Von. He's, I believe, 30 now. I think because of the gifts that he's been blessed with physically, he's got a lot of football left in him. I don't think he should be descending anytime soon, and we're hopeful that he'll even have a bigger and better season than he had this past year.
I know you're a big proponent of football coaches being teachers. Teachers for holiday breaks or summer breaks usually give out summer reading lists or things to work on. When you think about your meetings with each guys, is there anything that you're trying to impart? You're obviously not giving out reading lists, but is there anything that you're looking to impart on these guys as you meet with them individually?
Just to get their mind right for when they come back in April, that we're ready to work, and view that time as important time. Because the off-season now, the way the NFL landscape is very, very important. Training camp is shorter than it used to be. There's talk, if there's a new CBA, that it may even be shorter. So the time that we spend together in April and May and June is critical time.
I know Broncos country is already counting down the days to April. Coach, we appreciate your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.